great things about Daily V is that D-Rock's around a whole lot, and some things are obviously going to be for the show, but sometimes things come along that can stand alone, and what you're about to watch is something that I know will bring value to so many of you. It's a long clip, but it's advice that 65% of my audience really needs, and I hope you enjoy it. How old are you?
32.
Perfect. You're at the point now where, why don't you just take 3 years and just do and see what that tastes like, because you know what fucking filling journals taste like. Because I think one of the things that really works for me is I'm not worried about the micro, but I think about the macro. Oh, I don't know where the fuck this just came from, but I just walked in and saw it. This helps me a lot. Like, what the fuck am I doing with you right now? There's a lot more to do with the fucking showing up to the funeral than it has to do with fucking the bank account. And you know what's funny is if you actually live your life like the funeral, you end up making stuff for the bank account by accident. You end up meeting somebody who, you know? Like, it's so crazy when I think about like how I invested in Twitter and made all that money. It was more about giving a shit about my funeral, like doing the right thing by a bunch of people, which, you know, led to going to South by Southwest, which led to me meeting the Twitter guys, which meant, you know, like it's just...
Yeah, like following your passion, following your list.
Yeah, I mean, just gotta really think about like how, like, I'll tell you, like, even in 4 seconds, maybe some of the context Robert gave me, maybe making some assumptions, but when you're thoughtful, like, I think one of the things that people struggle with is actually being very real with themselves.
What do you mean?
The difference between understanding who you wish you were. And I think that's something that I'm always very fascinated by when I have a meeting like this. Like, what kind of read do you have on yourself? And how, like, you know, I think I would struggle a lot if I didn't really genuinely know who I was. And then once you know who you are, you get more comfortable with what you're up to. So, like, if I asked you right now, and I think it ebbs and flows when you're 28, when you're 32, when you're 57, like, if I asked you right this second, like, what do you want to happen, and, like, what would you say?
What would happen with, like, my creative projects, or just with life, or what way?
Sure.